Hi everyone, this is Mike Cuddy and I'm talking to you today about my newest application I've made. It's called News App. And I'm not going to spend too much time on the code because it's very similar actually to my WarDefs app that I just made. And the main point of this app was really to play with an API. And I used something called the News API, as you can see right there. And it really wasn't that bad. I just have a website that basically displays articles from 4 different categories: general, business, technology, or video games. So the magazines, well, the newspapers I used to get this data were the BBC, the Business Insider, IGN, and TechCrunch. And so, as you can see, I just make a request to get the URL to the API, and then store it all into a dictionary. Then I basically have this articles variable holds all the information for the API. In this case, it's for the business, which would be Business Insider right there. So once we do that, we go over to, like, let's say the business page, and then right here, all this code basically displays the data. So the article URL will be shown, the article image, uh, the article title, and everything like that will be shown on the page. And it'll all be within this, basically this div right here, using a for loop right here in the end of the for loop. So yeah, this project wasn't that hard to do. It does have user authentication, which I created for my own thing, and I don't know how secure it is. At least it crypts everything. It uses bcrypt. But that's a lot of the code that I just wanted to show. And it was just, I haven't used an API in a while, and I wanted to do a project with using an API. So I just chose this News API, and it was really easy to use, and I really enjoyed doing this project. So now I'm going to show it off. But before I show it off, I want to mention that I actually had the site up on the web using Python Anywhere, where I can upload my Flask files for the most part. I can't do the ones that have a Mongo database, so this one won't have, even though it has a sign-in page, I used Mongo. And so I took out the Mongo portion of it on the web, as we'll see. But other than that, everything is up there, and I'll show that right now. So first we'll start with the actual portion that has the user login page. And this is not up on the web, so I just go type in that, type in my password, log in. And this is what it looks like right here. So this is the general section. It's got a lot of news articles that just come in, and every day or whenever these news articles change from the BBC, these articles will change here. So it'll be constantly updating. And I found that I checked the Huffington Post and the Drudge Report quite often. And I was actually finding the last few days on my phone that I check it on that. And I've made it, of course, responsive. So as you can see, it goes, and it looks good, and I'll demonstrate that actually up on the Python Anywhere, what it looks like actually up on the web. So each section and each of these articles, like I said, is constantly getting updated. So it's a great place to provide the news that I want. I probably should have had more areas up here, and I may add them because, like I said, I have it up on the web. Then, of course, I can just sign out, and it brings it right to the login page, and I can go right back into the app. So now if we look at the web portion, like I said, I don't have the login page because Python Anywhere does not support MongoDB right now. They were talking that they will eventually, hopefully, support it down the line. But this is what the web version looks like. It's identical, the same thing. And like I said, it's all responsive. So I check it out on my cell phone all the time. It looks really well. I used Fluxbox for this, which I probably will be using from now on every project that I do. So that's basically it for this project. It was a really simple project, one that I enjoyed doing, and actually the hardest part of it was actually, believe it or not, just figuring out how to do this. I mean, I knew how to use a conditional in here within Flask, but just getting information displayed, because I was originally doing this for a brief moment, and I was getting error messages with that, so it was not working. So that's it for this project, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And have a great day.